festive today, dressed here in my Christmas Grinch sweater. Let's see if I can show it to you. Yeah, look at that. I'm the Grinch this morning. Okay, everybody, it is Friday. It's a sea day for us. Tomorrow is our last sea day here on the Sun Princess, and we'll be heading home. I was supposed to come on at 8:30 today with Friday motivation, but I didn't. I was in the dining room talking to some people. You know how it gets for me. Get to talking, and there you go. Hey, wow, I'm not even. It is. Is it 10:51? 11:51? I have no idea what time it is, but I thought it was time to go live anyway. So I'm kicking my day off. I had a big old breakfast, and I got a Red Bull here to get me energized. All right, let me make sure my Fluttering Dreams is on over here. Yeah, okay. Fluttering Dreams is looks like it's there. Hello, Fluttering Dreams. I think it's going. Am I live? My little there we go. Come on. Okay, I'm making sure that I'm live. Looks like Will G is here. Good morning to you, Will. John Gaylor, good morning to you. MB is here. Yeah, looks like Mandy's rolling in. Hey, Mandy, how you doing this morning? I'm trying to see if I can get myself for Fluttering Dreams over here on my other phone, and I can't tell if I got it on there or not. Let me just type in something here. Make sure I'm there. Hi. Okay, if that pops up, I'll know I'm on. Okay, great, I am live. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is still in bed. She's been doing a lot of relaxing and resting on this cruise. Most due in part to her computer not being able to hook up to the internet here. Now that's because it's a work computer, something with that. Our phones, our tablets, everything else has been hooking up perfectly, and as far as I can tell, getting good sound and good picture and everything. And let's see, good morning from Marjorie. Hey Marjorie, how you doing this morning? So tomorrow's going to be our last sea day, but I want to tell you a little bit about what we did yesterday after we talked to you. We were in the port of St. Thomas, and we decided we just wanted to stay on the ship and rest. My dinosaur, I need a new leg, and I did 18,000 steps while we were in Puerto Rico. So my leg is fried. It's very sore to put on yesterday. I only walked about 5,000 steps yesterday. The rest of the time I was in a wheelchair. Today, I've put it on, I walked down to breakfast, but it's going to be a wheelchair the rest of the day. It is really sore, y'all. This ship is huge. It's like almost 1,200 feet long, 22 decks. So there's been a lot of walking. I'm just going to tell you a lot of walking right there. MB says I had bad Wi-Fi because I'm in Mexico. Oh, okay. You were in Mexico and I was in St. Thomas yesterday. The day before that, I was in Puerto Rico. We've been getting around. Hey, Yoda, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Hey, MB said hi. Right on, MB. Keisha, good morning to you, Keisha. Thanks for joining me here on the Sun Princess. And I'm sitting in that little room that I showed you a couple of days ago. To my left is our balcony. To the right is the rest of our cabin. And for those of y'all who didn't get to see that, let me just do this. That's our balcony out there. Okay? And going that way, you got a big old TV where I've watched a couple of football games. That's our actual cabin over there. And I'm just sitting out here on this little couch in this little room. It's great because she's watching TV, chilling out in there, and I can't hear it. I don't think she can hear me talking either. I can hear a little bit of wind coming over here to my left. And so we've been going through some rain overnight, and it's still wet out there. And I thought, well, I'll just do it here so I'll be slipping and sliding around. How about that? Hey, good morning, Jen. How you doing? Good morning to you. Yeah. Hey, Jen, I love that layout of your cabin. It is a really excellent cabin. And this is the exact same one we were in last year. So if you want to really see it good, we have a video on it over there under the Sun Princess in the cabin tour. John says, punishment room. Please punish me and send me to the punishment room. I know. This is a great punishment room. And it's not hot in here. It's not cold in here. It's very comfortable in here. Now, if I go out there, I'll probably get rained on. Because that's what I was originally going to do, was come live from the balcony. And or go up to the top of the ship. There's a couple places up there we can go live, like we did yesterday. But I was like, man, my leg's too sore and trying to get up there in a wheelchair and carrying stuff. I'm just gonna do it right here. Remember to smash the like button, y'all. Thanks for that, Jen. We sure appreciate it. And Twisted Nerves, Winston, good morning to you. Good morning, Chad. Hope you and I have been having a great time. I'll tell you what, it's been so fun. And part of the fun yesterday was going to get some gelato out at the gelato place. And where we ate at last night, it's called Love by Brito. Love by Brito. It's an artist. He got together with a chef, and they have made some fantastic food down there. It's a very, very limited menu. Okay, so we were a little worried going into it because Robin, being celiac, she has to have gluten free. So we got there and we looked at the menu and went, oh man, there ain't much. What are we going to do here? Well, they came over and told us. They said everything on the menu is gluten free except for the bread, but we'll replace that bread with some gluten free bread, and our dessert is not gluten free. Well, we couldn't eat dessert no way. We were so full. I had two different steaks. One like Americans cook it, and one's like a wabugi, juguboogie, something like that. Oh, they were so good. I could not eat it all. And she was pleasantly surprised because some of the food combinations sounded a little odd. And we'll have that in a video when we get back home. But man, did they taste good. So it was a very pleasant surprise last night at Love by Brito. And the view we had is on the very aft of the ship, deck 17, I believe it was, looking out over the wake. I mean, it was a fantastic view. Service was spectacular. I can't rave on it enough about it. It was really that good. Yeah, I'm in the punishment room. Let me scroll this here. Okay, make sure I said hi to everybody. If anybody's got questions or comments, go ahead and throw them in there and we'll address them as we go. Now, finally, here on day 5, 6, whatever day this is of our cruise, people have gotten used to the elevators now. Even yesterday, we got in the elevator and somebody held the door and popped their head in and go, is this one going up or down? I said, go out there and push the button of the floor you want. It'll tell you which letter of elevator to get into. It'll take you there. Yeah, the smart elevators are only as smart as the people operating them, we're finding. Oh, but yeah, also yesterday we did the Spellbound. Spellbound. Woo! Now, Spellbound has changed a lot since last year. I mean, a lot. Last year we did Spellbound here on this ship. And what it was $150 a person. So your first thing you went to was a big old like 5-course fancy dinner, right? And after everybody ate, we would walk from our dining venue to a secret door and then go inside. And it was cool. It was like a haunted mansion kind of area, except the room didn't sink. But you had to know the secret word to make the next door open. And we just happened to know it. So we got to go inside. And inside there they have a ghostly piano player, and you can name some songs that are played with piano, and that ghost, Isabella, will play them for you, right? Okay. And then all around the walls you got different posters of magicians from 100 years ago, 150 years ago. The guys that really were the forefront of escape artists and magicians, and including some Harry Houdini stuff. Very cool to look at. It's like a mini museum in there. And now last year, here's another big difference though. That room was the same, but the drinks and the drink menu. Now last year was no limit. You could order any drink you wanted, any 3 or 4 of them if you wanted. This year, there's a big change on that. This year, the drink menu has ones that are included in the price of coming to Spellbound. But the price dropped from $150 to just $50 because they took off the dining. There's no more dining to it. Now you just go to a secret door. But the price is 1/3. It's only $50. So from there, the experience looks the same until you get to that drink menu. They have a list of the drinks that are included in your price, and but you're limited to 2, only 2. You can order a third, but you'll have to pay regular price for it. And then there's a few drinks over on the right side bottom of the menu that you got to pay for anyway, that aren't included in the price, aren't included in any drink package you may have, because we have the Premier, and you still got to pay for them. So that I want to let y'all know that in case you're interested in Spellbound, how much it has changed. They did have a magician walking around the room doing some great little tricks, and at the while we're doing that, a little sound will go off. Seems like the bell that just went off in there. And that lets you know that the magic room's open. You can go in and take a seat in there and watch the Premier magician. So we went in there and did that. He was really good too. And the magicians were good. The drinks were good. I think the drinks might have been a little bit better than last year, but they are more limited how many you can get without paying more extra. So yeah, so we did that. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in there. I think it's worth the $50. I actually like it without the dining, because to me that dining we had wasn't really worth $100. You know what I mean? So when they dropped it off, I thought, well, this is going to be a better deal. So for us, we felt like it was a better deal. They have plenty of openings though. Last year when we were here, man, that thing was sold out every seating. But this time, they have some seats open. Oh, there's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Oh, she's going to fix me. Come here. You want to say hi? She doesn't want to say hi. She thought, now you can see my shirt better. That's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Yeah, so Spellbound I think is a better deal at $50 to see the two magicians, see the haunted room, see all the artifacts of magic that are in there, and get some great drinks that you might not be able to get out in the regular restaurants and bars here on the ship. That was what we did. St. Thomas, though, I like sitting out and just looking at it. To me, it's one of the most beautiful ports in the Caribbean, if not the world, just to look at. I love it, and I didn't get out there in time to catch a sailing in, and when we left last night, we were in the dining room at Love by Burrito, and filming it through the glass, it was just casting reflection. So I didn't get the night sail away either, but I wanted to. But that's the way it goes when you're a YouTube blogger. You get what you get, and if you don't get it, you have to come back next year. It looks like she's shrinking my pole again. I think that's probably from Sea Lake Journeys again. Okay, she's adjusted my stuff. But what? But for breakfast this morning, she wanted to stay in bed, so I got up, went to the main dining room. Man, they piled my plate full. Bacon, sausage, eggs, toast, chocolate chip muffin, orange juice, hash browns. And finally, this is the first time where I felt hungry enough and I could pig out enough, like I'm used to doing. Because I've been getting filled up so fast on this food here. Because we eat steak every day, just about. I mean, some of it's big old thick steak like this, and some of it's like this. Different flavors of steak, different venues. And tonight we're going to be going back to the Crown Grill. It's our second run in there. That's the only specialty dining that we'll be doing twice. And then tomorrow night we'll be going to Sabatini's, the Italian restaurant where they make the pasta right here on the ship. How about that? Okay, let me look here. Oh, okay, no, I hadn't seen anybody else. So yeah, today there's all kinds of activities. I got the wrong paper here. But out there when I came back from breakfast, they were already doing line dances right there in the piazza. So if you like those kind of things, they're going to have plenty of them. They're going to have plenty of trivia going on. They're going to have basketball shootouts on the upper decks if you like that kind of activity. And they've got a great running / walking track up high on the top of the ship where you're not tripping over lawn chairs and things like that. I'll go catch a view of that today maybe. But we have been having a great time. I've got a lot of rest, mainly just laying around. And they have a really good selection of movies and TV shows. We've been watching The Big Bang Theory up there. We watched a couple of movies that I don't remember seeing at home. And it's just been a good old time. You know, your cruise always depends on what you need out of it, what you want out of it. I think I did learn though, I'm not going to book specialty dining on every night again. Because there were some nights we wanted to go do something else and was like, oh, but we got this booked. So the next cruises we do, we're going to book 2 or 3, and that's it. The other nights we'll leave open go to the main dining room or the buffet, whichever. As I mentioned over the last couple of days, the buffet on this ship is fantastic. And it is way busier than I've ever seen on any other Princess ship. And the main dining room has a few less people. Just saying, you know. I've never seen that before on a Princess ship. Carnival, yeah, I get it, but it's different here. And so we've met a lot of people, talked to a lot of people, and we found out that people still love cruising. That's the bottom line. They're like, yes, we love this ship. We love Princess. We love cruising. And so all I've really heard is a lot of positive stuff. And,
You need to speak louder.
you can't hear me? I was trying to be quiet for you. Can y'all hear me? Am I not being loud enough? I'm talking too quiet. There. I'll get a little closer to the microphone too. Will that help? All right. Any questions, comments, anything? Yeah. How many crew is on this ship and how many passengers? They did announce, I think it was 4,450 passengers, if I remember the number right. And I forget how many crew. I think it's around 1,300, something like that, 1,400. So this ship is full. I mean, it's full. And on embarkation day, you knew it was full. But now it's spread out enough. It's not so bad. But I will say that it is much, much more crowded than it was last year at this time. So surprised by that as well. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. But we don't have anything in particular planned for today, other than our supper tonight at Crown Grill. So I'm going to be checking out some trivia. I'm probably going to go up and try to film the high deck if my leg will allow. If not, I may have to wait till tomorrow, the last sea day. Oh, and room service. I got to tell you, we've ordered room service a lot too. And it's great because on Princess we get free room service. And so we've ordered all kinds of different stuff. Of course, we always give them a tip when they come. And room service has been exceptionally fast. Much faster than, they've always been pretty fast. But this, wow, they're really fast on this cruise. They must have people standing there in a 3-point position with a tray in their hand ready to rush, trying to get a touchdown, be in the cabin they're delivering to or something. That's how fast the room service has been on this ship. Yeah. Now, let's say for mobility issues here on this ship, if you're in a wheelchair or a scooter, you know, this ship is very accessible. Very accessible. I think the smart elevators help expedite the travel between the decks, and so it's a little easier now. You're not having to fight for an elevator when you're in a wheelchair or a scooter like you do on some other ships still to this day. A little easier to get around, you know. And I've been in a wheelchair and I've had no problems except for one problem. Sometimes coming down the hall, there you go. You got stuff in the hallway. People left the dirty dish there, the cleaning cart's there. Somebody else is coming the other way in a scooter or a wheelchair. So that's still a problem on cruise ships. Many of them is the hallways for the cabins. Other than that, though, it's very easy to get around everywhere. Okay. All right. I don't see no questions, but hey, good morning to everybody who's coming in, checking in. If you just got here, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be talking about the Sun Princess today and tomorrow. And then Sunday, we'll be on the drive home. We'll go live from the road again. We've had great success with that. We had a lot of people coming in wanting to ask questions while we're driving. It makes the drive go so much faster. See, I got Robin Sea Lake Journeys again.
I'll open the door and see if the door was better because it keeps spinning.
Oh, okay. She says I'm spinning. So she's opening up that door to see if that helps with the Wi-Fi. Okay, make sure I haven't missed anybody. Nope. All right. Hey, no questions on the Sun Princess? There's still some food venues we got to go check out too. One, of course, is the Sabatini's tomorrow night. And also we want to go check out the O'Malley's Irish Pub. We're going to get in there and give you a good view of that, see what that's all about. And I think we got a couple other food venues that we haven't hit yet. And I will be putting up good vlogs from the buffet so you can see just how much food there is on this buffet. It's crazy. And any food allergies or anything you got, they are fully equipped to handle with it no matter what venue you're in here on the ship. They've been really good about it, really good. All right, we'll see. I think I'm about ready to let y'all go. If I don't see no questions,
No, there's lots of questions. I haven't heard you answer any of the
I don't
questions.
have. They're not showing up on my screen. Look.
Okay, so what about access, elevator access for handicap?
Oh, that's much improved. This ship really has it down pat because of the smart elevator system. In days have passed, and on other cruise lines and ships to this day, sometimes you got to fight to get on the elevator.
Need this.
But on this ship you don't. You just push the button, push the wheelchair button right beside it, and you'll get an elevator. And it'll tell you which one to go to, A, B, C, D, E, or F. And so it's much better, especially if you're in a wheelchair or a scooter, for elevators on this ship. She's going to read my chat here because it's just froze up over here. See, I want that one.
That's okay.
Okay.
They like your shirt,
Oh, like
the festive shirt.
ain't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
She's got a matching outfit. Wait till you see it.
I do.
Where do you see
It's,
that?
oh.
Oh, you're wearing it right now.
Ta-da.
Look at that. She's dressed like an elf for Christmas time.
So there's some new people that didn't know who we were.
Oh, hey, new people. We are Sea Lake Journeys. I'm your host, Chet, here at Sea Lake Journeys. With me is Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Here, I'll show you. Look at that.
I don't have no makeup on. I haven't brushed my hair. I'm a mess.
And she still looks that good. Can you believe it? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's me, baby. So she's going to be looking for your questions and comments over here for me to answer for you.
So you introduced us who we are,
Just now.
our names and all.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes with me, when I get back home, my co-host a lot of times is Sensei Rabbit. So if you want to meet Sensei Rabbit, join us on our live, probably starting next Wednesday morning at 8:30 Eastern Time. Every Wednesday and Friday at 8:30 Eastern Time, me and Sensei Rabbit will be on. 6 o'clock Sunday night is me, Sensei Rabbit, and sometimes Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Sometimes she's clickbait, okay? Sometimes she's really there.
How's the entertainment been on the ship?
Entertainment, oh my gosh, I think the entertainment's been pretty good. What about you?
Yeah, I think the entertainment's been really good. Did you talk about Spellbound?
Yeah, I just told them briefly about it. What else you want to tell them about it?
Well, and then we saw the juggler down in the.
Oh, the best juggler I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Usually I see juggler, I'm like, juggler?
he juggled Walmart paper bag, plastic bags.
Never seen anybody do that before. That was the best.
Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat.
They was down there doing line dances this morning already. They got Zumba lined up for later today as well. And they're going to have a bag toss. What's that game? You throw the bags at something?
Beanbag toss.
Yeah, beanbag
Where are
toss.
we from?
And we're going to be doing the beanbag toss against the officers today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where are we from? We are from Florida, the United States. That's right. Now, if you check out our channel, you'll find it in the link, not the link, what do you call it, at the end of the show?
The description.
Yeah, the description of any video or live, you'll find our email address, our PO box address, mailing address, and so you can get a hold of us those ways. Or you can leave a comment on any video. Doesn't matter if you watched one that we put up 3 years ago. You want to know something, or you got a comment on it, leave it there. I answer all of them within 24 hours.
Somebody's saying they love my hair down. That's because usually y'all see it in a knot on top of the head because I'm working. And it's down because I just got out of bed.
Look at this. I can almost touch y'all with her hair.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about the food in the hallway.
Okay, go ahead.
Can we talk about the food in the hallway?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'll let you hold this and I'll talk about the food in the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to explain to you about when you take food to your room, right? So in a lot of cruise lines, people put the food in the hallway when they're done with it. There's a couple of reasons for that. Let's back up a few minutes to let me get close to the mic I'll move this a little bit while you're looking that way.
Okay.
So the thing is that when you don't eat your food, when there's leftover food, right, there's ways that they take care of that food, right? So what they do is they have these bins, plastic bins, right? So when you're in the dining room or the Lido deck, the buffet, anywhere, what they do is they take the food, that's the edible food, that's like leftover mashed potatoes, all the food that you have on your plate that's edible, and they scrape it off into one plastic container. And then there's another plastic container that they scrape off the things that are not edible. Bones, eggshells, maybe what would be on your plate, that the rind of the watermelon, the outside of the pineapple. Those things are not edible, right? So they go into a separate bin, and then they take them down into the belly of the ship, down to waste management, and the edible food items are put into its grinder machine, right? And they grind it, grind it down to really, really small pieces. When we're 12 miles offshore, then they'll start slowly releasing that leftover food into the ocean. It's biodegradable, it's fish food, however you want to look at it. The parts that are not edible, the eggshells, the bone, that is put into a dehydrator, and it dehydrates it in this long process, and it makes these like mulch that you put in your yard, right? So the food in your room. Now think about this, okay? And I'm going to use everyday examples, okay? Your room steward is not going to go to the dining room and replace their tablecloths when they're dirty, right? And the dining room staff is not going to come to your room and pick up your dirty dishes. The dirty dishes are not picked up at your room steward because there's this whole process of putting the food into the different containers. They send room service to your rooms, room service employees that come to your room, because they have the bins that's necessary to put the food in. So when you put your dirty plates outside in the hallway, the reason that they sit there for such a long time is because it's not your room steward that's going to be picking them up. It's someone from room service, or maybe someone that's working the Lido buffet area, and they're, they don't need them. And then they're going to come down the hallway and they're going to pick up the dirty dishes. The best thing to do with your dirty dishes is leave them in your room and take a napkin and cover your plate up. Because then when your room steward comes to clean your room, then they notify the room service staff that you have dirty dishes to come pick up. Now, what I love about Princess is on the Princess app, you just tell them, come pick up your dirty dishes, and they come pick up your dirty dishes. So leaving food in the hallway, I know a lot of people do it. I know a lot of people think that's what you're supposed to do with it. I know that your room steward says it's okay to do that. I just want you to know it's not your room steward that's going to be picking up those dirty dishes. So there is a process.
Let's say hi to a few people that came in. Harkarat, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. And Lee coming in from across the pond over there says he got the Christmas card you sent him. Good. Hope you like that, Lee. Team Reese said, which princess ship are you on? We're on the Sun Princess, right over there. Kiki and Ray, good morning to y'all. Thanks for joining us. And we also got Backlash Fisherman Matt. Good morning to you. Matt, I'm on a cruise ship today. Can you tell? Girls Are Us here. Good morning to you, Beth and Christy. Thanks for joining us. How y'all like my shirt? Huh? I'm the Grinch. Oh, how it travels with Chris coming in. Good morning to you, Chris. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, Jen says I look so festive. Oh, and she does too. She's got a whole outfit. It's like a pantsuit thing, Yes. So thanks. Welcome everybody that's coming in. I think she'll probably be back here in a minute too as well. She's getting some ginger ale. She'll be right back. Yes. Yeah. So it was very fascinating learning about what they did with the food yesterday. It was like, wow, this is good stuff. And of course, we're always learning stuff in the trivia too. You're not going to win in trivia because somebody over there is Googling. The team of 8 people, there's only supposed to be 6, but there are 8 of them, and 2 of them are Googling, and we don't care. We're just going there to have fun. Eat gelato, because the gelato place is right behind Princess Live, where they have all the trivia. So I just get me a gelato, sit there in the trivia. I sat in one last night, I only got 6 right. 6. It was on all the stuff on Netflix. What's the highest grossing Netflix TV series? And things like that. What was Netflix called? What was its original name? It wasn't Netflix. I didn't know that. It was something else. So we learned a lot. Hey, the best elves right here.
The best elves.
As Beth and Christy tell us we're the best looking elves.
How about that?
Right on. All right, good guys. So yeah, what else did you want to tell them about your last night surprise at the dining at I Love Burrito?
Oh, at I Love Burrito? Okay, so I'm turn this way because we can't put both of us in there.
That's fine.
So I Love Burrito was a pleasant surprise. I did not think that, sorry, tickled my throat today. I did not think that they were going to have food for me, because when I saw the menu, I was like, oh, I don't like mushroom soup. I don't like tuna. And I was like, ugh, this is just not going to be good. And I don't like beets. So the first choice that you had, I didn't get anything on the first choice. The second choice, I got the beet salad. And I was like, I really don't like beets, but it said it had goat cheese in it, and I like goat cheese. So if anything, I'll just eat the goat cheese, right? Well, I got it, and the beets were cut into little tiny hearts. There weren't a whole bunch of beets on the plate, and it was really good. I was really pleasantly surprised. And then, of course, I had lobster for my main dinner. Can't go wrong with lobster unless you don't know how to cook lobster, right? And it was very good. And then for the part I loved the best was the champagne cleansing palate sorbet. I love that. So it was sorbet in a champagne glass, and then he poured champagne in it. That was like, I could eat that for dessert.
That
It
was fantastic. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. I couldn't believe how good that was.
Yeah, so Chet's had raspberry syrup in his.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't have raspberry syrup in mine because there was one ingredient in the raspberry syrup that was not gluten free. But I love that. That was like,
Good.
I wanted another one.
Hey, let's say hi to a few more people coming in. Scott Smith coming in. Good morning to you, Scott. Thanks for joining me, my friend. And let's see, John says Carnival's messed up. They tell you to put the dishes in the halls, and John Hill talks about it every other week. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason they tell you to put it in the hallway is because it's that other team that comes to get the dirty dishes. So when the other team comes to get the dirty dishes, that's why they want you to put it in the hallway. That way they can just go down the hallway. I just hate that. I think it's nasty. I think it's gross.
I've actually ran over a plate in the wheelchair once because it's trying to get around something else, and wasn't pleasant. Yeah. And
Well, and not only that, who wants to see somebody else's leftover half-eaten food in the hallway? I mean, really, honestly. And that's why I like Princess. Princess is just a little bit more, I don't know. Their processes are just a little bit better. Carnival has just gone way south with the whole, I don't know what to call. I don't want to call it nastiness because I think it's nasty. I think it's nasty to have your food in the hallway. But their process is just, they feel nasty. How about that? They feel nasty. It's not that they are nasty, it's that they just feel nasty.
yeah, that's why they say there's a butt for every seat. You pick a cruise line that does things the way you like doing them, and because they're all different. Everybody's got their own different things going on. I tell you, it looks like the sun is trying to come out over here where we are.
Have we had rough waters?
Yes, when we left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the night we left, which seems to be not uncommon this time of year when you're leaving Florida. It seems pretty rough leaving, and I expect the last night sailing into Fort Lauderdale when we get back home is probably going to be rough that night as well.
Wasn't there a cold front moving down though? And it was windy.
It was really windy. Yeah, it was really windy. I'm not sure why, cold front or what, but it was rough leaving, and I expect it's going to be rough getting back. But everything in between has been nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Oh, and we had beautiful weather at. Back to me again, right? We had beautiful weather in St. Thomas and Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when you're in the Caribbean, it's so hot, right? And it's like, oh, it's stifling hot. It was a nice cloud cover, nice breeze, very comfortable. Even though, if you're not used to it, there are a lot of people that said, this is better than 20-degree weather, but it's so hot. There was a little boy in front of us going, this is so hot. It's like, sweetheart, this is not hot. This is comfortable.
Yeah, right? Come back in August. We'll show you hot.
Okay, you can turn it back on you again.
Okay, we're still rolling. Okay.
And then
So-
your comments. That was it. Everybody just saying hi to each other.
Okay, we caught the chat. Okay, so for lunch today, we'll probably hit O'Sheehan, not O'Sheehan's, that's on Breakaway. Something.
O'Malley?
O'Malley.
See,
yes.
I don't know. The O'Malley, we walked past O'Malley last night, and it looked like they were only serving drinks. I don't know if they've stopped serving food at O'Malley's. They served so much about this ship has changed since last year. We were on this exact same ship exactly 12 months ago, and a lot of it has changed.
I looked it up, and O'Malley's is got hours where it's open, but then there's only a small window of 5 to 9 where they serve food. The hours previous to 5 and after 9, whenever they're open, they're not serving food. They're only serving drinks. That's what I think you've noticed right
Someone knocked on our door. Someone knocked on our door. Oh, is there somebody knocking at our door?
there. Oh, we'll go see who it is. I put a do not disturb thing on the signs. Okay, who is it? I didn't order anything. I hope it's not FedEx bringing something.
There's nobody at our door.
It's an Amazon delivery.
There's nobody at
Oh,
our door.
I've got to tell you, in the place last night we was at, the Spellbound. There's a telephone over there, right? So I walked over. I says, I'm gonna be stupid. Watch this. I'm gonna go over here and talk to this telephone like I'm talking to somebody, right? I pick it up and I go, hello. Well, then guess what? A voice says hello back to me, and then it goes on to say, we've been trying to reach you about your car insurance. I'm like, what?
He says that, but when I went to the phone, there was nothing but dial tone.
I'm serious. It really said that and wanted to reach me about my car insurance.
I think he's full of it. I think it was the cocktail that got him.
No, it wasn't. That's what made it so funny.
So last year when we went to Spellbound, it had dinner and then the little Spellbound area with the magicians and the cocktails. This year it was just the cocktails and the show. And I think that they've done themselves in on that because last year it was so crowded, right? Because it wasn't like 25 people that were having dinner together.
Yeah.
And this year let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was 10 of us in there. That was it.
Yeah.
And I think that they've done themselves in on that one. I don't think that's going to make it the way that they've changed it.
I thought it was going to be a good move for them, but apparently it's not. But hey, thanks to Oz there. Oz built since 1996 is one that tricked us into going and answering that door. Oz, are you doing the work of Sensei Rabbit today?
Because I did go check the door.
Pete says it was not him. Hey, Pete. It wasn't him knocking on the door. Okay, apparently there's nobody. Oh, Z-Man's here. Hey, Z-Man.
So remember to hit that thumbs up and give us a like. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, we would love to have you as one of our subscribers.
That's right. We went over 3,500 subscribers this morning.
Yes, thank you for number 300.
3,500?
Yes.
So, hey, let's see if we can get 4,000 before we get off the ship. How about that?
And you remember, if you've subscribed to our channel outside of watching one of our lives and you just subscribe to our channel, make sure you go watch a short or a video so that your subscription sticks.
Yeah. Right on. Okay, so what else you think you're going to do today?
Well, tonight's formal night.
Oh, that's right.
And we're having a captain circle party for all the elite.
I forgot about that.
So we went to the elite gathering. They have an elite gathering every day from 4 to 6. And they have it's like little appetizers and cocktails. I found my new favorite drink at that gathering. It is the watermelon jalapeno margarita. Oh my goodness, is it good?
How about that? But it's only available up there. Have you been able to get it since?
Yes, I got it when we went and had pizza. I asked him, could he make it for me? He's like, I don't know, we'll try.
And I guess they did a pretty good job of it because she was pretty happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, the pizza here on Princess is still #1. We had to go up there and do a taste test and see if they were still the best pizza at sea. And so far, they still got our vote for best pizza at sea.
Yep, so far.
So far, but we'll keep trying, see if anybody can knock them out of that first place position. Yeah, so formal night, I've forgotten all about that. So we've been getting a lot of pictures taken too here on the ship. Because with the premier package, we can get all of them included at no extra cost. So why not?
And tonight we're eating at Crown Grill again. And then tomorrow night we're eating at the Italian place.
Sabatini's.
Sabatini's.
Yes. Can't wait for that. We'll probably get more steak. We'll be so full of steak by the time we leave the ship that we won't want any until April. When we get on what? That's right, the ABC cruise.
ABC cruise.
8 days out of Miami.
113 days. You got plenty of time to book it.
Oh, yeah. 113 days. We're going to be going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao with a whole bunch of people. Y'all contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel today and get on that ship with us. It's going to be a good time.
And you know what, since we're just talking about cruising stuff, right? Just cruising stuff in general. Now they have these rules where they're banning people from cruising for life. Just kind of make sure you don't put yourself in a situation where you look like you're the aggressor because you're arguing with someone. Because even though that was not your intent, it could put you in a situation where you could be banned from life. The best thing to do is just walk away. Just walk away. Because there have been people banned from life for having family arguments.
Yeah, the whole family got evicted at the next port and can't cruise again.
Yeah. So, just kind of watch your behavior. And if something really is ticking you off, like there was a young man that told us that he was in the theater and everybody around him was talking. And he was like, I want to watch the show. I don't want to hear y'all talk. Well, you kind of have to be careful with that because you could look like the aggressor. You could look like you're the one causing the problem. So, the best thing to do is always go to a crew member and say, would you mind telling them to be quiet? I can't hear the show. Or, have the crew address it instead of you trying to address it.
Yeah. How about that? What else we got for comment?
This is
Anybody
a long
else?
one here. Let me see what this says.
Okay, we got a good comment here. Let's see what we got.
Great stream, Chet and Robin. Have a great cruise. We left off and I'm sorry, I can't read.
Great vlogs to edit when you get back home. Yes, we're gonna have a ton of film to edit, and actually, we're probably gonna have a little bit less than usual, since I've already done a ship tour on the ship and a cabin tour. I'm not going to do the cabin tour again, but I'm still trying to debate if I'm going to do another ship tour. I think maybe I will. What do you
I
think?
don't know. I don't know.
I'll have to get some help from Robin for Sea Lake Journeys because I don't think I can walk all that anymore. Hey, whoever Ehan is, somebody block that. Somebody block that
I'll do it.
right there.
Okay.
Don't bring that crap on my channel. You need to go somewhere else, pal.
Well, it's already blocked by John Gaylor.
Thank you,
Thank
John.
you, John. Thank you, John.
Yeah, you're on the wrong channel for that, pal.
So let's just talk a little bit about what a moderator is, especially people that are new to our show, right? What a moderator is someone just put a very ugly cuss word in our chat. So a moderator will go in and block that person.
Yep.
You give our channel, we give our moderators rights to block comments, boot people out,
Yep.
the whole thing. And we moderators are needed, especially when you're doing a lot, because we're looking at the tablet for comments. John Gaylor was on top of that ugly cuss word.
We owe John 2 lunches now.
Yeah.
John, you've got to come on the ABC cruise with us. Tell Jody that you're coming. And thank you so much for that. We got the best moderators in the world. And I do moderate for some channels myself. And I hope I can do as good a job as John is doing. Thank
And
you so much.
even Scott's giving John a shout out for blocking that ugly word.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. That's a problem. We had this set up instead of horizontal. We got it vertical today. And there's a legend anyway that you get more views when you got it on the vertical setting than you do on horizontal. I've actually found that there possibly is some truth to that. So yesterday we did it horizontal. Today we're doing it vertical just to see.
So John says that's what we pay him for.
John's going to get the best buffet lunch ever on the next cruise ship that we're cruising with him. You watch. I'll even go get it for him. He don't even have to get up. How about that, John?
Foodie Vacations is saying hi to everybody.
Hey, Vicky. Good morning to you. Yeah, there's a lot of dancing on the ship too. Now that I see Vicky there, because she has a dance party on Thursday. We have been doing some dancing here too. But I got to tell you, our hips was getting sore, wasn't
It was. Our hips was definitely getting sore.
they? You got to be in shape to do some dancing now. I'm telling you. I remember being young, just being able to do it for hours at a time, non-stop. Now I do it for literally seconds at a time without stopping. Anything else?
Not just people telling each other. I think I'm up to 2 squeakies, John says.
Oh, you're up to 4, John.
Can they see the ocean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Chet don't have a leg on, so I'll have to do it. You'll have to watch and make sure I don't lose internet connection.
She's going to take you for a short walk right out this door right here. That door's already unlocked. There you go. And yeah, so get ready. You'll get to see a little bit of our balcony and the ocean because the sun is coming out over here.
Okay, so let's see. Let me turn it around. Okay, so this is our... I'll back up a little bit and I'll show you where Chet's sitting at. So this is our little, like, cabana room. You'll have to watch it, make sure I don't spin. And it's got a big old screen TV right there. And then we're going to walk out to the balcony. So this door is like a triple door, and all 3 of those doors open up.
It's a little slippery out there.
This is the balcony. It's wet, so... Hold on, I gotta get the door. Here we go. So that's the That's like the big bubble thing that we're next to. And the ocean.
That's the sphere.
The sphere, that's what it is. And you can see our balcony. There's all the balconies above us, way up there. Back to the ocean again. There you go. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Little rain cloud over there. See the rain way in the distance? Did it lose internet connection?
No.
Okay, good. All right, we'll turn it back around. Okay, there we go. There you go.
Okay. And we're back. All right, so that's the view right there from our balcony. And I think it's great having this extra room in between the balcony and the regular cabin too. We can leave that door open and close that one, or we can open them both up. It's just great the way this operates here. Merry Christmas to you from Lee. Merry Christmas to you, Lee. How about that? John says, I may have to leave. I'm waiting for the plumber. Oh, yeah, we're fixing to get off here anyway, John. I figured on being a half hour, and I see we're at 45 minutes already. We'll just, you know what? Thank y'all so much for being here. We'll come back tomorrow again. That was tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, yeah. So probably about the same time as what I've been coming on, around 10 and 10:30, 11. I don't know what time it is. I don't know if I'm on the right. My analog watch, I think, is on the right time for ship, in case we got off the ship, but I don't know where I'm at really. Guys, we appreciate y'all so much. Appreciate everybody who's been watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to all of our members, and thanks especially to our moderators today. How about that? And until next time, guys, we'll see you around the channel. See you around the channel.